What's up, doll collectors, hobbyists, fabs, and besties? I'm Toya, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my miniverse. Today, we're taking a look at a few dolls, like the Barbie Deluxe Style dolls. This is wave 3, where everything is very pink and has lots of pattern. It's giving like a pink denim vibe. We have Barbie Deluxe Style doll 9, doll 10, doll 11, and doll 12. The shape of the packaging looks similar to the earlier waves, with this wedge-like shape. The background inside the box shows the pattern on the doll's clothes. I'm a big box art fan, and with the last wave of dolls, we got a colorful street scene that could be used as a photography backdrop. And the one before that was a pink closet. So with this wave, I would have loved to have gotten a new scene, but that might be a me issue, because I love box art. Out of the box, this doll has blonde hair with painted edges in the front. She has a center part and her hair is styled into 2 pigtails. She has blue eyes, pink eyeshadow, a pink lip color. She is pixelated, has faux pearl earrings, a matching necklace, anklet, and plastic bow purse. Her earrings do not seem to be designed to be removed. She wears a crop jacket with puff sleeves, pocket flaps over faux pockets, and has silver button details down the front. Under the jacket, she wears a crop white tank top. She has a mini skirt that matches the jacket with another faux button. The pattern continues all the way around. All 3 clothing items are separate pieces, and she finishes her look with pink strappy heels. This doll has the classic body type and can move at the head, the shoulder, elbow, wrist, hip, and knee. Doll 10 has brown eyes, pink eyeshadow, and ombre pink lip. She is shiny and pixelated, has brown hair that might need a little attention out of the box. She has painted edges, the front is pulled up with an elastic, and she has a plastic bow. This doll wears hearing aids on both ears that are not designed to be removed. She wears a pink plastic bracelet, carries a pink translucent Barbie bag with pink glitter. She wears hot pink boots, a pink sleeveless crop top under a pink faux denim strapless top with a bow pattern that matches her high-waisted skirt with a pink buckle and pocket on the side with a pocket flap. And is that pocket functional? Yes it is. And this doll has the curvy body type and the same articulation as the doll before. Doll 11 continues with this pink faux denim theme, wearing a strapless wrap dress with clear straps and a little fan of fabric on the side. She has matching stockings that go up to the waist with a star pattern. The stockings cover the doll's feet, and she has pink chunky shoes that might need a little assistance staying on. This doll has black hair pulled up into a bun, brown eyes, pink eyeshadow, a pink lip color, wears metallic silver earrings with stars and a matching necklace. She has a silver-colored bracelet and a pink purse with a star. Like the others, this doll is pixelated and articulated and has the athletic body type. Doll 12 has brown eyes, pink eyeshadow, and a pink lip color. Her hair could totally use a little attention. The front is pulled up into 2 pigtails with pink elastics. She has a center part, gold metallic hoops, wears a rose necklace, has a pink rose bag to match her pink faux denim rose print pants that have a little gather past the knee. She wears a pink faux denim top with a large heart-shaped buckle in gold, and the top has ribbon straps. Both pieces Velcro in the back. She wears pink boots and a gold-colored bracelet. These dolls had prices ranging from $21.50 and $22.95 to $25. So for all 4, that could be $90 to $100. For $40 on Mattel Creations, I was able to pick up the Diwali Barbie when it was re-released. In partnership with Anita Dongre, this doll was created to celebrate the Festival of Lights. This doll came out last year, but I just could not get my hands on one. So I was very happy to see her released again. This doll has brown hair with a center part pulled back into a ponytail. She's not pixelated, wears metallic gold earrings that are removable. This doll has the Lena face sculpt, which is one of my favorites. I think she's absolutely beautiful. I love her makeup. She comes with a certificate of authenticity, letting us know this is a black label doll. We get a doll stand with a white base, and this doll's body type is Gigi with arched heels, which looks pretty similar to Barbie Deluxe Style Doll 9. At this price point, I would have loved to have seen a made-to-move body. But this doll is beautiful, dressed in her Moonlight Bloom set, metallic gold bracelets, and gold heels that I can just do a head swap with Barbie Basics Model 1 when I get a chance. If minis are more your vibe, Mini Barbieland Series 3 is out. Based on Barbie Fashionistas, we get one mini doll and one container. We can see a code in the packaging. In earlier series, the code located in the packaging helped us to know what was inside so we wouldn't get doubles. We get a faux compact with a sponge. When used with icy water, we get a color change reveal. Then underneath, we find the doll, which looks like Barbie Fashionista number 199. You can even see her little bracelets. This doll has pink shoes and a flesh-colored base and can bend at the waist. And I guess we can use the compact as a display. Let's open another one. This one gives us a compact with a different color. And the mini inside is Barbie Fashionista number 161. She has black boots and a yellow hip bag. And our last one with this code is... Hold on. Please be a Ken. Nope. Barbie Fashionista number 239, which I am actually happy about because I think this is a fun look and I like that she comes with a cowgirl hat. Mini Barbieland figures make great dolls for dolls, but as an adult doll collector, I personally could do without the makeup packaging and would love if they came with stackable cube playsets instead. If you're looking for fashion for dolls already in your collection, here are a few fashion packs that we're about to try on. We get a rose necklace that looks just like the one that comes with this Barbie Deluxe Style doll, only it's red. And we get the same purse in a solid pink. On a tall Barbie, the dress is a little loose past the hips, but I think it's a pretty fun design with those puff sleeves. It's a similar fit on a classic. It's a decent fit on an athletic body, but again, a little loose around the hips. And it's fitted on a curvy, and we can see the hip joints just a little. The second look is a pink shirt and a rose skirt. The skirt has an elastic waistband, and the shirt velcros in the back. The top is a nice fit on a curvy, and the skirt sits high. Here it is on the athletic body. I think the top fits great, and there's a little room in the skirt. Here it is on a tall Barbie and a classic. I like the top from this fashion pack. It's a basic piece that we can mix and match with other items in our wardrobe. And the color is similar but not exact to the top that comes with Barbie Deluxe Style Doll 10. And I picked up this Ken fashion pack because I wanted a closer look at this sweater. It comes with translucent orange sunglasses, faux denim shorts with an elastic waistband. I would love for our guys to get more pants, so I'll probably let some of the other dolls hang on to these. And now the cardigan that has a printed sweater texture with printed buttons, and the purple trim in the front doesn't go all the way around, but it has a pastel wave, which I think is kind of fun. Here it is on the wizard from Wicked. I was able to get it over this long sleeve blue shirt from Twilight. The cuffs are gathered, so it does make it a little bit of a challenge to get past the hands, but overall, not too bad. Oh, and it's kind of a cozy look on the girls too. Give her a tote bag, and she's on her way to the farmer's market. Out of everything we've seen today, let us know in the comments down below if any of them are a buy or a pass. Thank you for joining us while we took a look at some Barbie stuff. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram and YouTube at MyFroggyStuff and Bella of MyFroggyStuff on Instagram. And we will see you next time. Bye!